Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the game today. Sally Shockhard walking by as we Bobcats taking on game three or game four, at least game three of the Junior Sun Devils versus your Arizona Bobcats. With me is just me, as John Mikan is not showing up. He did a hell of a job clearing out those squares. So thank you, Pat. Pat Bump. The Bump's lovely showing up here. Cujo, Papa Cujo's not going to be here either. And we look around, we'll see what's going on here. So again, like I said, game three here between the Bobcats versus Sun Devils. Last game, Sun Devils put it on. It was 5-2, I believe. 5-1 was the score. Maybe worse. My age is getting old, but Bobcats still missing a couple players. We miss you, Aiden Wise, good old Weiser. Daniel Cohen is out as well, but Bodie Evans seems to be like he's ready to go. Lennon is back in net here, and I want to give a big shout out to the birthday boy, Connor Smith. A hell of a run last night. The Basha Perry grew, came back on a heartbreaking loss to Mountain Ridge. But Smitty, we love you. Human bowling ball. Happy 17th. Papa Smith, I'm sure he's at home watching the game right now, the live stream, as we look play strong here tonight. Beautiful day here, unlike people back east where it is snowing and a little bit crazy, a little bit worse. But again, injury reports have the Aiden Wise at home, as well as Daniel Cullen. He's out still. No new news on him. Well, maybe a little bit. I heard around the campfire that he's scheduled for surgery. We wish him well if he does have it. And, keys to the game here is Bobcats need to start out strong and play the physical game that they can. A lot of momentum coming up here for the Sun Devils as they came away with a big win last time. Move around. Argovitz is going to probably be in net. And we'll see. Leonard will probably be in net today. Game next week. Another big game between the Coyotes and the Bobcats. We'll see what happens from here as we move on out. Bodie Evans is doing his little lap around. Back and forth. You don't have to be young. Just stand around and have fun. But welcome to the broadcast. We greet everyone. Love to see everyone here. Patty Smith was over in the corner, saw her. Almost a sellout crowd here. Yeah, as the game's coming up. Lennon is going to be in net today. And we look to see the game start here. Lineup for your Bobcats going to consist of Hartman, Shackhart, Bump, Krupski, and Cujo here. And as they say in South America, Kamish Dubai, which means let's do that hockey. I'm not really fluent in that aspect of it. So refs are playing a little bit slow here as they talk around. And again, game is starting here. Let's do that hockey. Bobcats in the face-off. Shackhart going to take face-off win, comes up over to the Sun Devils. Sun Devils bring it all the way across, up over to Brandt. Brandt brings it into Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald comes down. Shot knocked off her into the corner. And it comes back over to the far side and back around behind. Taking it is Krupski. He's looking, still pinned up against the board. Comes back up over near side, up over to Cujo. Cujo tries to get it to Hartman. Comes bouncing out. And it's put back over. Shackhart gets it. He's going to put it across over to Hartman. Hartman brings it up over to Bump. Bump comes around. He puts a shot that goes high up over the net. Far side. Coming back down low. Shackhart down low to Hartman. Hartman pins up against the board. Comes out over to Bump. No, Bump can't control it. Coming out to neutral ice is Marvin. Marvin soft hit. Gets it all the way into the zone and comes all the way back to the far side. Cujo surveys and looks. Again, pass by Cujo is taken away. Nice play there by Gill. Puts it back down low. Evans just on. He comes away with the puck down low, looking to try to get it. Still back behind the net, up over to Weekly. Weekly looks and shows. Gets it down low. Hartman tries to get it, put it up against square. Good body there by Corbin Hubert. And puck comes out of the zone. Going to have to get race. With races, Evans. He tries to get there fast and wrapped around far side. Coming back down is K-Pop Smith. But comes over. Turnover there. K-Pop with it and surveys and looks. Bobcats just need to play down low. Gets it across up over to Hubert. Hubert puts a shot. Nice little save there by Argovitz. Gets it back over to the far side and a sandwich there. Can't skate through it. Pass out to the point, up over to Gauthier. Gauthier puts a low shot, goes off the leg pad, doesn't make it to the net. Gauthier puts another one down. That actually makes it down and put safely in the corner by Argovitz. Trying to get it back around to the other side. Hubert keeps it in. Still looking, trying to get a shot. Gets it. Ooh. Oh, almost snuck in there, but somehow gets another shot put wide into the corner over there. So a sneaky pass there, bounces over, and comes back around. So a sneaky pass there by Hubert comes all the way through. No one's really touched. And it comes back up over to the far side. Argovitz take away the stick from Hubert. Smith gets it, puts it down low into the zone. And it comes back out to the far side. Puts it back behind, up over. Edelstein is there along with Phillips as well as Gardner. Puck comes back around. Gardner looks to come away, but he does. It's knocked off his stick up over to Phillips. Phillips with it. Tries to get his center pass, not able to. Comes back up over to the far side and a good stick. Trying to get it out. And here comes the Sun Devils back behind. A little bit behind there, 11:52 left as the opening period gets a little bit wonky. Puck comes back all the way out of the zone, so 11:44. No, icing will be the call there. It comes back over. So 11:43 left to play here is the opening period has a 19-minute run time. And no matter what happens, it starts. And then just to keep the game flow or start it at least on time. So face-off comes back out to the point, up over. Shot comes down, comes knocked wide, down low. Again, center pass, trying to get around. Gardner tries to push some pressure, comes back around. Moyer with it, gets it back out. Lowering the shot, save there by Lennon. And you love to see that as a first shot, first save there. And it's going to come off to the far side there of Lennon. Hubert back in along with Evans. Looks like the birthday boy is in now at center. Back behind, trying to get another shot there by Marvin. Gets high up over the net. Hubert gets pushed off the puck, surveys and looks. Again, good pressure there by the Sun Devils. Cross-ice pass up over to Evans, and it comes out. And Mellows on along with Stapleton. Oh, we got there. It is Stapleton with the puck. Tries to get it up over to Evans. Evans gets it. He pushes up against the bar. Far side is going to skate. Moyer's going to come away with it. Come back around. Looks for a pass. Good stick there by Hubert with the turnover. Coming back around, trying to set up in his spot. Dump pass up over to Evans. Evans, he takes a hit there from Brent. Comes around. Centering pass. Tries to get it all the way through the crease, but good play there by Issue. And takes away any opportunity. Fitzgerald with the puck. Puts it right back into the zone. And comes back over. Turnover there. Gets it back up over. Fitzgerald lines up a hit there on Smitty. Smitty caroms up over Mello with the puck. Trying to get it, not able to. Puck comes deep into the zone. Giving chase there is Mello. Look, surveys and look. Good pressure there. Nice centering pass, but nothing's there as it comes through the crease. Bouncing over the stick of 74. And nice play there. Looks like Evans with it. He's got Hartman. He puts a shot there, but it's got to hit the net there as it goes a little bit wide. Good pressure there. Hartman takes a hit. And comes back up over. Krupski can't really pinch down on it. Back into the zone. Comes all the way down far side. With it is Cujo. Cujo looks, but it's pinched out over to the far side. And again, puck comes back out to the point. Up over to Weekly. Weekly tries to put a shot. Comes back around. Nice stick. Comes bouncing around to the middle. Out over to Hartman. Just outside. And I see it be called. I believe it's off a bunt. So 9:48 left up on here. Fast-paced game here, trying to fill each other out. Two shots on net there, saved by Lennon. Going to come off to the right side there of Mikan. Come back around, shot comes down, doesn't make it up over, rebound. Another shot doesn't make it down. Good play there by Shockert and the duo of Shockert and Cujo. Back up around, bump, gets a board pass. Hartman up to the far side. He's in a race, trying to get it. Good pressure, back checking there by the Sun Devils. Hartman picks it up against the board. Looking forward, his bump has Shockert. Shockert does a one-timer, and that loudly pops up over. Come back around, good centering pass, but can't really capitalize with Shockert. Down low, back out to the point, up over to Cujo. Cujo's going to walk the line. We're going to line up all the way across, up over. It goes back and forth, and a shack guard is pushed across. Good try there by Bump. A little give and go. Take that toe. Not able to get the last tick. But here come the Sun Devils back up over and still with the puck. They're going to give a dump a chase. Down low. Happy New Year to everyone. I know we're almost all the way done with the month of February, but look to get going. Smith. Touch pass back to Cujo. Back up over to Krupski. Krupski saucer pass up over to K-Pop. K-Pop tries to get it. Marvin takes the stick and it comes back over, and Marvin is complaining that he does not have strong pressure in the hands, and the stick comes back up. And nope, they did call that. My bad. They still controlled the puck. But slash is the call there, and the Bobcat or the Sun Devils are going to go on the power play. PK group's going to consist of Adelstein, Phillips, Morris, as well as the far side. I believe his buddy's going to be Gauthier. Back up over to the far side. Pass comes back over. Rayhorn's able to keep it in and taken away there by Adelstein. Adelstein, he gets a backhand pass. He can't get it out of the zone. Backed in by Issue, comes all the way across. Over to Fitzgerald. Hubert getting called with a slash. Stapleton brings it. It's going to skate all the way out. He kicks it all the way down to the far side. Aragovitz looks to play the puck. He does. And comes back up over. Phillips makes his body. And again, good play there. Aragovitz kind of ties him up. Issue's going to carry it into the zone. Back over. Issue still with it. Didn't really have anyone else for him to come around. Trying to get it out of leaders. Stapleton offsides and comes out of the zone. Sun Devils need to regroup. We'll back up over and come back over is the Sun Devils. Bring it back over. Issue and makes a pass, but puck comes all the way to Rayhorn. Rayhorn's going to put a shot, and the leg pad save there by Lennon. And wow. Okay, so puck is bouncing around, and the Sun Devils go up 1-0 here. And again, there is a little bit of a change on, or perception on, when a puck is covered and when it is not. Evidently, Lennon did not have enough of the puck, and they kept whacking at it until it comes around. So Sun Devils go up by 1 here, and a costly penalty there by Hubert puts the Bobcats behind by 1. On now is Reed Gardner as well as Smith. Gardner with the puck up to the near side, comes around. Bump is still there. Little dump pass, wasn't really meant, but it comes back up. Mello surveys the look, back out to Gauthier. Gauthier back up over to Mello. There's that handsome shack up line coming to the bottom of the back up over to the far side, up over to Bump, and Bump can't really get it to anyone. Puck goes up and out of the zone. 7:05 left to play here. Bobcats chasing by 1. Full line change is coming up here, and looks like it's going to go deep into the zone, and it's going to come off to the left side of Arguments. Cujo back in along with Krupski, Hubert, Evans, and K-Pop. Face off there, won by the Sun Devils. It comes up off the end boards all the way around. Cujo, cross-ice pass up over to K-Pop. K-Pop puts it down low. And good play there by Hubert. Takes away an exit pass, comes back over. Hubert with the puck. Looks to get it. Cujo retreats back to his position. Cujo cross-ice pass up over to Gauthier. Gauthier puts a shot. That goes. Somehow stays in the pad of Arguments and back around. So stuck in, and Arguments makes the stop. Face off to the left side again of Arguments. Face off one by the Sun Devils. Look to get it up. Cross-ice pass and a little dump and go, but taken away by Cujo. Talon gets it. Saucer pass up into Hubert. Hubert gets it up over to K-Pop. K-Pop tries to go give and go, but good stick tie up by the Sun Devils. Gets it back in. Here come the Sun Devils back into the zone. Cross-ice pass. Tries to get to Issue. Not able to get it. And nice. Stroud tries to get it, but sticks get in the way. And big hit there. Takes out Krupski. And faced off. Comes back around and over. And all the way down. And a penalty coming up here. And it's not a smart play by the Sun Devils, and it's going to come back around, and puck comes back in. Again, now the Bobcats are going to go on the power play. Tripping is going to be the call. Gilmore didn't like it, as he's saying he lost his edge, but without the stick, he wouldn't have lost an edge there. And again, rather than taking ownership, and again, this isn't just him, but on ownership, the more you argue, the more guilty you are, in my opinion. Faceoff comes back up over Stapleton. Gets it. Faceoff wins. Stapleton in along with Gauthier. And nice play there. Puck comes all the way out of the zone. And first one to the puck is going to be a Sun Devil. And pinned up against the board is Gauthier. They're trying to get it. And comes back up over. Stapleton gets it around. Board pass up over to Buck. Buck. Another cross-ice pass. Gets it up over to Gauthier. Gauthier is going to bring it up and around. And still trying to get back to Sackart. Sackart can get it. Stapleton puts a shot, and he gets it. Comes back down into the zone, all the way around, and still with a puck. Cross-ice pass from Bupp up over to Stapleton. Board pass up to Sackart. Sackart can't control it. Issue's going to draw it back, and he puts it high up over, but Gauthier is going to recoup. Get it. Back outside comes Sackart. Gauthier still with it, but he loses it. Back up over to Evans. Evans with it. He puts a shot in the nice glove save there. Trying to come around. And comes back up over to the far side with the puck. Evans in along with Smith. A fake face-off drop. And there it is. Good win there. Hubert, backhand pass, gets it up over to Gauthier. Gauthier gets it back up over to Evans. Evans keeps it. And shot comes all the way down. It's going to go wide of the net. Corbin Hubert gets it down low. Back up over to Evans. Evans looks to try to get it. Nope, that was Smith. Gets it up over to Evans. Evans down low. Tries a centering pass all the way across. But nice stick there by the Sun Devils to get it out. And two are hustling. Not able to get it. Good play there. Fitzgerald comes a shot. Nice blocker save by Lennon. And comes back around. And again, still with it, 31 seconds left. Trying to get it, gets it back up. Cross-ice pass up over to Cujo. Cujo tries to get it. Cross up over to Evans. Evans saucer pass out over to Gauthier. Gauthier looks to get it, comes around. He puts a shot and a shot rebound. And another opportunity comes up and over. Not sure how that didn't get to the back of the net, but good clear there. And it comes back out, and here comes. Nice hit there by Cujo, pins him up against the board, comes back around, and it coming back out, and good play there, and gets behind, no one's there, open net, come around, shot wide of the net there by 23, I think that's Hill, comes back around as he had 1-on-0, pass tries to get it all the way out, back across, comes down, and weird bounce off the end boards. Cujo looks to try to get it. He's pinned up against the board and still there. Puck goes high and I don't know, maybe a hand pass, but that's the call. Lennon with another save there. Blocker goes wide. Back across, up over to Smith. K-Pop with a touch pass up over. And again, he gives it right back to Smith. Smith cross-ice pass over to Phillips. Phillips all by himself. He puts a shot. Blocker save by arguments. No rebound opportunity. And backhand pass to the wrong side of the stick of the Sun Devil. But comes back over. Smith comes all the way across. No icing is going to be the call there. Adelstein is on, trying to give chase. And a little poke check across there by Arguments. And a centering pass, trying to get it. And looks like Morris gets it across. Smitty, he likes to come around and trying to get it, not able to. Back behind. And still there. Sun Devils cross-ice pass. As they're stick together, there's Smitty and 57. And trying to come back around, not able to. Reed Phillips has got a high stick. He needs to put that down, and no call there. He takes a hit there. Puck comes out of the zone. Coming across, here comes Mello. Mello with the puck. Cross ice. No one's there. No one really wants to get it for the Bobcats. Adelstein and Morris give chase. And Bobcats look a little out of sorts here. Morris is coming off. Goes off of his skate, going to come off wide. Mello looks to get it. And Mikan gave a little touch pass. Up over to Edelstein. Edelstein up over to Smitty. And another hit there. Comes back up over to the far side and can't really get it. Comes back around. issue, makes a backhand pass. Saucer pass comes across, but not enough. Mello may have gotten away there with an interference as the puck was way past him. He puts a hit down. Saucer pass, trying to get it down. Gets it down low, up over to Hartman. Hartman trying to get it. Back out to the far side. A nice stick there by Hartman. Reed Gardner is in. He uses his foot, and that goes off of Marbin and goes up over and taking another hit there is Hartman. And puck comes back out, bouncing up over to the far side, up over to Shacker. Shacker to the near side. Come around. Shacker, who tries to find Hartman. Oh, that was Kuja. No, it was Krupski, but not able to get it. Shacker carries around. Cam's back behind Argovitz. He goes through the hit. He's back over. Comes all the way point to Cujo. Cujo comes out. He puts a shot, and rebound opportunity is right there. Argovitz tries to gobble it up, not able to. And there it is, finally, folks. Little bouncing around there, and about 1:02 left. Coyote, or not, God damn it, sorry. Bobcats go tie this game up here. And good hustle play there. It looks like Reed Gardner is going to get credit for that. Again, I talked about it on the far side. It looked like Argovitz had it covered, but still was bouncing around. And Bobcats tie it back up. So it's not necessarily Argovitz's fault. His D's got to get that puck away, clear out the trash. Face off comes up over to the far side. Smith in along with Evans and Hubert. Cujo along with Krupski there. A little centering pass. Aaron goes wide. Comes back around. Oh, nice play there by Hubert. Back and forth. Tries to get a shot. Nice play there by the Sun Devils. Goes into the skate. Backhand board pass by Evans to Hubert. Back to Evans. Or back Smitty. Back up over. Trying to carry it around a couple. Sun Devils getting away there. Goes high off the glass. Coming back over to the far side. Icing's going to be the call there. And about 31 seconds left here. And it's going to come back over. Lennon puts it all the way down. No line changes here by either teams. So relatively close game here. I apologize if it looks like I'm throwing some shade to both teams. I'm just hypercritical of all together. Face off one by the Bobcats. Shot there goes across. Good play there by 74. Makes an errant shot. And here come all the way down. Icing's going to be the call there. Back up to the far side. Again, still no, only a couple changes there. Looks like Gill and Grove are going to be off for the Sun Devils, and a couple new, I don't know what positions those players play, but come back over. Face off comes back around. Evans tries to get it tied up into the corner, trying to get it, and still there. Comes back behind and still over. 10 seconds left. It's still behind, up over. Taken away there by K-Pop. K-Pop pulling the string, pulls it out. 2 seconds left, and that should be end of the first period. Overall, good first period by both teams as the game starts. Finishes as the game starts. Sorry, not finishes. End of the first period. Same as it started, which will be 1-1 here. And as you like to see, the Bobcats continue to play hard and move all the way through. As the parents are ushering across. Here, the shots on goal favor the Bobcats, 12-8. And we'll see what happens here. See what Coach Goff tells his teammates to do. I don't know where the beautiful John Mikan is. The beautiful Johnny Shackhart's going to come around here, say hello. There's the hand of justice. Comes back around. We do miss good old John Mikan. And again, I would like to also say too, while we were in Philly, Black Bear doesn't allow live streaming, and I do have 2 kids. So I was with the other kid while my beautiful bride was filming. She's a woman of not many words. And not many words, but did a good job filming. So. As the Bobcats and Sun Devils look to go for period 2, tied at 1. Overall, fast-paced game. I would say right now the forechecking of the Sun Devils is kind of the big difference, is the key difference, as they put a lot of pressure, put a pretty good quality shots on the Bobcats. That's why it's really high. Come on, Brittany. All right. Faceoff comes back up over. Bump is in now, along with Stapleton and Mello, as well as Shackhart. Puck comes back up over into the Bobcat zone. Got the red line to bump. Bump loses it, gets it back into the Sun Devil zone. Nice stick there by Hartman, but that goes up and out of the zone. And it's going to come back to the nearest side. I don't really understand that call. It went out by Hartman, I believe, but it goes into the Sun Devil zone. So put W's in the chat, or let me know exactly why that happens. You would think it would go down to the far side. Off to the right side of Argovitz. Face off won by the Sun Devils. Hartman tries to use his big body and gets around. Puck squirts free, but Bump was not in position there. And Sun Devils are skating away at each other. Centering pass taken away. Up over Stapleton. Stapleton gets the puck up over to Shackhart. Shackhart centering pass. He absorbs a hit there from Neubauer. And back around. And a good body there by Hartman. Tries to get off the stick of the Sun Devil, and back checking, comes back up. Nice play there by Stapleton. Gets it back up over. Wraparound pass. First one there is going to be Hartman. He's looking for someone to pass to. Gets it down to Shackhart. Shackhart takes a hit. Loses an edge. Gets back up and pushes across. Oh no, that was a Shackhart. That was Bump. Back behind. Still on a fight to the near side. Center pass comes back out. Hartman lines up a hit. Not able to get it. And comes back out. Bobcats need to come back out. Not able to. Comes back out. Centering pass. Hartman is coming around. Forehand back in. Goes back around. Nice save there by Argovitz as it came back around. High off the glass. Comes back up over. Bounces over the stick there. And it comes back down on net. Pushed into the corner is Mikan. Edelstein, he comes and wants to put a shot. Not able to get it. Comes back around. Tries to get a centering pass. Mello can't keep it in. And it puts all the way down. But yeah. Mello got a shot, but hit Edelstein, and rather see Mello maybe do a cross-ice pass. Some communication there by maybe Morris. Let him know that, hey, he doesn't have a lot of time. But face-off one by the Bobcats. Gets it back over into the zone. Puck goes high up in, bouncing up over. Gauthier looks to get it, and not sure what the call is, not sure if it's an offsides or what, but it comes back over to the far zone. Face off, coming back up over, nice sticks in the way. Phillips up over to Morris. Morris gives a dump of chase, comes all the way down, let me fix the net. Edelstein goes against Rayhorn and pushed up behind. Body there by Smitty trying to get it. Birthday boy tries to get it. Comes back around. Phillips tries to get it. Wow. Over skating the puck there is Morris. He almost lost his edge. Able to keep it. Birthday boy Smitty gets it. Puts it back up over. Yeah, but unfortunately it goes back into the Sun Devil. Up to the far side. Kicked across over. And first one to the puck there is going to be Brett. Brett keeps it in. Makes a nice little shifty move. Bodies trying to get it around. Morris pushes him against the corner. Dump pass. Morris is still fighting. Back down low. Smitty's using his body. Back behind. Still waiting. Puck is going to come back out and loses an edge evidently. Oh, nice play there by Fitzgerald. Just used all 5'9" of Lennon's leg right there to keep that out of the net. And overall, good save though. Line change up here by both teams. Full changes. Gardner in along with Shackhart. Looks like Hartman's going to be back in. Soft comes back out, trying to get it out. And penalty is going to be coming up here on Shackhart with a hold. So Sun Devils are going to go on a power play there again. Shackhart's pleading his case there, but 90% of the time, you're wrong. Shackhart's going to go to the box there for a holding. That's how I hold my wife's hand. By the wrist, not the hands. She likes it. So, last power play was penalty kill for the Bobcats was bad. Nice pass. Issue comes all the way across. Lennon with a nice save there from right to left. Issue with a dagger all the way to the far side, but can't really get it into the back of the net. There is Fitzpatrick, I believe. So face off, comes back out to the Sun Devils. They bring it up and around, back line, up over to Issue. Another cross ice pass. Bringing it down, tries to get a centering pass. Good stick there by Krupski. Can't really do much with it. Puck tries to come back out. Issue keeps it in. And a nice saucer pass up over to Ray. Ray puts a shot. That goes off the stick of Smith. And still makes it up over to Mikan. And Mikan covers it up. And Edelstein comes in along with Phillips. Forward changing is there. Face-off is going to come off to the far side. Tied up are the Sun Devils, and a good play there. Edelstein looks to get it still, and he pushes it out. Edelstein still trying to get it. Not able to, doing the Energizer Bunny thing that he does. Good to see he's back full strength, being sick and a hip dysplasia problem. If he was a German Shepherd, they would have put him down, but we love Ollie, and we're not going to do that. Puck comes all the way down. Nice low shot there by, who was that? I don't know. That was a low shot. Made it all the way to Lennon, but heck of a shot there. So about 1:13 left on the penalty kill. And Sun Devils are going to do a full change. Bobcat keeps their group. Face-off comes back out, and back line, Edelstein, backhand pass, gets it up over to Phillips. Phillips can't really get it as the pressure by the Sun Devils try to get it. And nice play there. Edelstein does a nice little pitch to wedge, gets it down. Argovitz plays the puck. He's going to center it, and guess who's going to be there? The Energizer Bunny still with the puck, still trying to get it, still making a move. Gets it up over to his buddy Phillips. Phillips, he gets it back into the zone, trying to get it across. A little give and go by the Sun Devils, a little bit behind, but settles back over, and a centering pass up to the point. Setting it up are the Sun Devils. Stroud gets it all the way down. Good stick by Edelstein as Rayhorn or Neubauer was trying to find an angle. And two new Sun Devils are coming out and losing his stick there. He's back around, and nice, again, nice shot there. As broken stick is going to come off the ice, but a really good low angle shot makes it to Lennon. And I don't know how he is able to save those because it's right there. Smith is in, Bump is in now, Stapleton, and I believe Mello. Going to come off to the right side of Lennon. Face off, goes back up over. And an errant pass there. Smitty, the birthday boy, with it. He's going to try to come back around rather than dump it. Taken away. Sun Devils looking to regroup back in the zone at neutral ice. Moyer with the puck. He surveys back around and dump pass up over to the far side. Marvin with the pass all the way across. Weekly puts a low shot and goes in the skate of Smitty. Good job there by Smitty. Bump is going to be in a chase. He's going to get there first. And full strength come the Bobcats. Oh, nice little dance move there. But Weekly's able to eventually get the puck away. Puck comes all the way across, down into the zone, trying to get it. Mello lets it go. And Marvin tries to make some shifty moves there, but body there by Mello knocks him off. Again, pass comes back up over. Here comes Evans. Evans deep into the corner. Tries to get a centering pass. Good stick by the Sun Devils. Trying to get Evans fighting for the puck. Trying to get it to his buddy Stapleton. Unable to get. Hubert is in now. He goes to try to go. The puck comes back up over to the hip of Stapleton, fighting to keep it in. And he does. Evans tries to help him out. And that should be a high stick there on Marvin. It's going to go all the way down to the far end. Not sure how Marvin doesn't get a stick in that one, as the stick was up in the air and hits him in the face. But perceptions and stripes and whistles are the difference between that call. Sun Devils have done a really good job here out shooting the Bobcats right now. Face off, won by the Sun Devils. Gets it back out to the far side. Stick comes back over. Stapleton uses his hand to stop that puck. Tries to get it back over. And it comes back down. Wrap around pass up over to Mello. Mello looks, uses his body, stays on his feet. Still down behind, and he's trying to get pinched off the board, and goes back up over. Evans with a backhand pass. Up over to Mello. Mello all the way out of the zone, tries to get it. Good stick. And puck is going to go all the way down to the far end. 3 shot there by Stapleton. Goes a little bit wide. Shot there comes around. Ooh, nice. Low shot off the stick and caught here by Argovitz. So 9 minutes to play here. Thank you for watching wherever you're at tonight, at your home, at airport, toilet, or porta potty. We'd love to see that you're going on, or a pharmaceutical place where John Mikan works. So face-off comes out to the far side. Yep, coming out. Brant got a little bit too early there. Goal scorer for the Bobcats. Reed Gardner in along with Shackart as well. Nice play there. Trying to knock a free his Hartman. He does, but it unfortunately lands on the stick of the Sun Devils. Going to get put all the way down to the far angle. Brant took a hard hit. He's going to be a little bit slow to get up, but he comes back into picture. He comes back around. Kicking it out as Reed Gardner comes back up over. Shackart tries to get it. And Issue puts it all the way down. It goes off to end boards, off to Morris. Morris tries to get it. Not able to. Shackart, and again, might have got away with one. And a little bit of an extra hit there after the puck was gone. Up over to Gardner, near side. Gardner avoids a hit, and puck comes all the way out to Hartman. Hartman forehand keeps it up over. He's looking for someone, not able to get it. He's going to dump it down. Shackart kicks to get it. Nice little dump pass, but Argovitz kicks it back away from harm. Down low to Morris. Morris is still looking. He carries around. Issues on him. Nice centering pass, trying to get it up over. Oh, good stick lift. Goes back over, and a shot and a rebound. Another shot and another rebound, but can't really get it. Trying to keep it in the zone. He does. Reed Gardner, he's still going, but runs into his own player. Gets it up over to Smitty, and there it is! Nice play there by the Bobcats. I believe that's the birthday boy, top corner. Argovitz lost his stick there in the conundrum and the kerfuffle that was in front. Gardner along with Shackart were together, created a big blue sea, not really to see it, and the sneaky little Smith came over, puts a shot in the top corner, far side. Bobcats go up by 1 here. Face-off comes back out. Edelstein in, nice put down into the zone, and icing is going to be, well, it wasn't nice, I guess it was an icing, but put down to the far side. Birthday boy Smith, he's going to give that puck to his old man, Matthew. Krupski in, Reed Gardner, Cujo, and back up over 7:42 left to play. Face-off win, trying to get it. Reed Phillips tries to use his body. He's pinned up against the board, coming away with it. Is that human bowling ball, but loses his edge. Neubauer with a puck. So Hartman with the apple, and the goal is with the human bowling ball. Connor Smith coming back around. Gardner looks to line up a hit. Wisely doesn't take it there. Chipped out by Krupski, gets it back over to Phillips. Phillips, a high pass, gets it back and over. And again, a high hit there by Moyer to the face of Smith, but comes back out again, trying to get it. And I'm not trying to throw shade, but high sticks and shots to the head are not allowed. And Shackart tries to get it, gets it up and out, and comes back over to the far side. Rayhorn looks to get it. Bump is on. Pass. Tries to get it. Coming away with it. Back up over. Coming back on side is Bump. Shackart's going to give chase back up over to the far side. Cujo in along with Krupski. And the pass taken away by Cujo. Center field play. He's back over. And again, Stroud tries to give him it. But he puts a shot that goes off the leg pad. The shot goes all the way across. Back up over Hartman out to the point over to Cujo. Cujo carries across. And no shot comes back around. And another. That one is a good save on that aspect of it. And coming all the way across here. Sun Devils are trying to be physical with the Bobcats right now, and there's no kind of repercussion for the Bobcats as they're not really addressing it, but playing hockey right now. Face off to the right side. Shot there goes off the glove of Argovitz and back up over and comes back over. Another shot saved there by Argovitz. Rebound opportunity. Hartman tries to get there, not able to. And Hartman with the long stick tries to get it out. And Cujo keeps it. He goes forehand, backhand, all the way around. Tries still with the puck. Still with it, but he loses an edge there, and he's probably sitting on it. And he's moving the right cheek and the left cheek, but not enough. And the ref says you can't sit on a puck for that long. So we'll do a face-off here, off to the left side there of Arguments. So got the youngster group in, along with Schubert, Smith, and Evans, Stapleton, and Mello. Face-off comes back out. Fight for it. Coming away with it is the Sun Devils. And little stick comes back around. Good play. Stapleton pitches, gets it back up over to Hubert. Hubert finds, nope, keeps it, gives it to Smith down low. We'll give him a go. Nope. Nice stick there. And another shot somehow scores there by Cake Pop. I was about to say Arguments did a good job saving that one, but it went right back to Smith. And Smith did a sharp angle, same shot, and found the back of the net. And now the Bobcats go up by 2. .540 left in the second period. Face off there. No changes by the Bobcats. As Coach Goff says, if you score, you stay. A nice little chip comes out of the zone. Stapleton tries to get it to the far side, and here come the Sun Devils back and forth. Pinned up against the board is Mello. Puck is coming around, taken away there by Hubert. Hubert, forehand, backhand. It's a backing around. Hubert still skating with the puck. Looks to get it, coming back up over Hubert. Forehand, backhand, and just a little bit offsides there are the Bobcats. By just a little bit, I mean about 406 feet. So, puck is going to come out of the zone. See what happens. Uh-oh. Stapleton's main squeeze is over here. Sees the old girlfriend there and comes back around. She doesn't need a Valentine's Day gift anymore. She got a smile from the old Kane. Coming back up into the zone, far side. Trying to put a shot there. Oh, shot in. Yeah, good job there by the Sun Devils. Rebound, score. Great play there. I don't know who put that shot on, but Brant was right there for that juicy rebound back to the far side. Good job by the Sun Devils. Again, not out of it. You think maybe they go down by 2, the worst lead in hockey, but the Sun Devils are back right at it with a 1-goal difference here, and the face-off comes back up over to Cannon Morris. Morris is going to put it all the way down far side. Back up over Reed Gardner's going to come down with the puck. He pinches up against the board. Chackhart trying to come away with it. And he takes a hit there by Brant. He skates off it. Brant still with the puck coming around, but taken away there by that's Chackhart. But the puck rolls up, comes back out. And we have a fight. Back down low, Fitzgerald trying to come around. Fitzgerald with the apple and Brant with the score. So good job there by Fitzgerald. Wraparound pass all the way to the end board. Bump tries to get it, not able to. Chackhart, he's going to put some momentum. He looks to come away with it. Fitzgerald puts it into the corner, and the fight comes out, up over to Issue. Issue puts it all the way across as Gardner gave chase. Gauthier tries to get it. Now, Reed Gardner with the puck. He's going to go. He's got Issue with himself. He puts a shot. That goes into the stratosphere there, and tries to get a centering pass. Morris not able to. Comes back up to the near side, and in the somehow stays on side by Gilmore. I couldn't really tell, but the ref did and said, no, everyone is on sides. Human bowling ball, Smitty, wraparound pass. Gets it up over to Phillips. Oh no, that's Edelstein. Gets it up over to Gauthier. Gauthier come across. He puts a shot. There's a juicy rebound. Up over to Morris. Morris, he puts a shot. Stick goes wide there. Not sure if it went off a Sun Devil or a Bobcat, but it goes wide. And using his body there is Reed Phillips with it. And a nice job there by Smitty. Gets a stick in the way. Pass comes back out. And Morris plays center field, gets it knocked out. Phillips loses the stick. He finally gets onside. High pass up over to Gauthier. He drops it down. Fortunate it wasn't a turnover there, as can't really tell who that was by the Sun Devils. That got it back over. Puck goes back into the zone. 3:05 left to play here. 3-2. Bobcats win. Back up over to the far side. Good pressure there by the Bobcats. Can't really get it out. Goes high up into neutral ice. Edelstein takes a big hit. And comes back across, trying to get it. Puck comes all the way down. No, to Morris. Morris up over to Phillips. Phillips, strong pass over to Smith, and not able to get it. Puck is put into the zone down there. Edelstein trying to use his body, not able to get it. Pass to the end zone, up over to Marvin, far side. Shacker tries to line up a hit, not able to, but he tries to get it, and he's knocked off the puck. And Sun Devils look to go with numbers, and it comes back up over to the far side. Marvin with the puck still trying to get it, still back. He loses it. He's back up over behind and still there, not able to get it. Back up over to Bump. Bump gets it in the neutral ice, coming around, goes through the skates, and a nice solid hit there by 9. Knocks Bump off it. Shacker tries to get a centering pass up over to Hartman. Hartman still looking, battling off the back of the net, looking, gets it over Shacker. Shacker tries to get a hit, but misses it. Back behind, and the penalty's coming up here. Shot save there, and see who the penalty's going to be on here for the Sun Devils. Checking there by Marvin, and he'll go to the box. And the Bobcats will go on for the rest of this period, and 2 seconds for the next one is going to be on the power play. Hubert is in, Gauthier, Cujo, K-Pop, and Evans there. Face off. Over to Hubert. Hubert tries to get a centering pass. Goes back around. And, two rolling just around through. Good play there by Argovitz. And to keep it out, uses the stick, comes back around. K-Pop with it. Still with it. Looking back around. He puts a shot and gets whiffed around. Brody Evans took a big hit to the back. And the puck is going to go all the way down to the far side. Back in front of Mikan. He gets it up over to Gauthier. Gauthier, nice pressure there by Fitzpatrick. Makes him come back around. So 1:27 left in the period. Up over. And again, good pressure there. Evans gets it. Nice hit. Comes back up over. K-Pop tries to get it. Settles on the stick of Cujo. Cujo lines it up. Gets it all the way down. Up over to Hubert. Hubert tries the backhand shot. Able to get it. But Evans, he skates. Avoids it. Evans still with it. He puts a shot. That goes deflected high off the glass. Into the corner. K-Pop out to Gauthier. Gauthier back down low to K-Pop. K-Pop. Forehand, backhand, he puts a shot, and he whiffs on it. Comes back around. Oh, good save there by Argovitz! And wow, Argovitz right there was out of position. Good house cleaning there by the Sun Devils, taking it away. So under a minute to play here, Gauthier gives a home run pass to Shacker, not able to get it. And Brand is coming in. Forehand, backhand, coming back around, still looking, tries to get a center pass. Good stick there, trying to get it was Gauthier. Michael was trying to cover, not able to. Bump is using his body. Still there, dump pass over to Shackhart, coming up on under 30 seconds. And nice stick there by Yeshu, comes all the way out. Back behind, Cujo with it. Onside come the Bobcats, all the way across. Hartman looking, still lurking. Back up over to Hartman, gets it back up over to Bump. Bump puts a shot, deflected, comes back over, tries to get it back around. And trying to get it. Rebounds galore here. But not capitalizing are the Bobcats. So at the end of the second period, total of 3 goals scored there, 2-1, and Bobcats and the Sun Devils they're not tied, but the Bobcats are up by 1.
So far, so good.
So as we set this off here, there's going to be about 2 seconds left here on the power play goal. Looks coming. Go. All right, here. There he is, Kelly Hubert, the bearded man, the bearded lady, as some people like to call him. Papa Stapleton, how are you today? You doing all right? Yeah, all right. Man, a few words. Very good wisdom, few words. I'm the village idiot who talks to everybody, so just ask my wife.
That's back, you're talking too much to me.
All right. So final period of play, 2 seconds left here on the power play. Bobcats and Sun Devils. Overall, good game here on a Wednesday night. What else would you be doing? There's no football. No one really likes basketball. Some hockey games are on tonight. Not if there's any good ones, but Hartman will be in. Mello, Stapleton, Bump, and Shackart. Lining it up here. 15 minutes left to figure this one out. Again, face-off comes back out to one and full strength. Good keep there by Shackart. He goes all the way across, gets it a bump, but bouncing up over and trying to whack it out of the air. There is Hartman. Shackart puts it down low. Nice shot there. Saved by Argubitz into the corner. Shackart's going to use his body, trying to get it back up over, not able to get there, and coming back over, pin up against board. Mello keeps it in. Down low, up over to Shackart. Pinned up against the board. There's Bump. Bump still pinching. You know who's always at a hockey game is Papa Michael, their grandfather. Their offsides are the Sun Devils. They get back up over. And interference should have been called there, but no calls there. And it comes back around, and Mello's going to get called for a tripping there as it comes back up. Uses his stick a little too much. And puck comes around, and so Sun Devils 1 for 2 today on the power play. And Bobcats are going to regroup there. Morris is going to be on. Adelstein, Phillips, and Stapleton. Stapleton's going to stay on. So about 14 minutes left to play here. Face-off comes back up over. Good win there. Marvin comes behind the net. Gets a board pass all the way. Good keep. Sun Devils puts it around. Fluttering puck comes around. Trying to get, and it squirts free, comes around. Good play there by Phillips. And he takes away a collapsing Marvin. Marvin tries to line up a hit, and he falls down. 88 on 88 crying there, but Sun Devils player loses out on that one. Edelstein using his body. Stick trying to get it around. Back up over to the far side. Up over to Marvin. Back up over to Stapleton. Stapleton gets it all the way out. Puck is going to come all the way down. Argubitz plays it, and which will be a shot on net there. Because if he's not, doesn't play it, then it goes into the back of the net. Neubauer with the puck, far side. He's going to get a double chase. Back over to Stapleton. Stapleton surveys, gets it back around. Well played game by him tonight. Puck comes back up over. Bump is on now, along with Smitty. Got birthday boy. Little dance move there. Oh, got around Bump. I love the pressure there as the Sun Devils keep it into the zone. Issue with it. Forehand, backhand, try to come down all the way around. Cujo uses his body. Issue calmly tries to set up. He puts a shot. That goes off a leg pad. Karam's wide. Bump gets it. Not enough on it. At the neutral ice, near side, Gilmore puts it down, and a shot is going to be saved there by Lennon. Not sure why that whistle took so long, but a little bit longer, and going to be saved. Cujo, Krupski in. Back on is the Energizer Bunny and Phillips. Going to have to watch Issue on that high slot, a face-off win, and a high pass. He's going to get it out. Good keep. Oh, no, Raynor can't keep it in. Gets it back up over to the far side, over to Issue. Issue surveys back and forth and tied up by Phillips on Issue. Trying to get it. Comes back up over and down low. Cross-ice pass up over to Brent. He's one of the goal scorers for the Sun Devils today. Cross-ice pass over to Gilmore. Gets it high up, point to Issue. Issue puts that shot in right there. No, 2 really good saves there by Lennon off the leg pads. Looks to get it up. Yeah, good play there by Edelstein. He gets it out of the zone. Out comes Mello. Full strength. Good job there. 2 last second shots there by the Sun Devils. Cross-ice pass. Good tussle there by Brent. Trying to tie him up is Cujo. He does. And put against the board. Not able to. Krupski still fighting. Cujo slow to get up, but he does. Evans, cross-ice pass, gets it out. Edelstein, well-deserved break. Back to the bench, gets to the far side. And a shot there by Issue goes all the way down, goes off of Hubert, as Hubert is a little bit taller. Tries to get it up over. Shot, rebound. not there. He's cleaning the trash of the Sun Devils up to get it back out. 11:18 left to play here. Cross ice pass up over to Issue. Issue's getting some momentum. Left side, makes a move. Forehand, backhand. He puts a shot and gobbled up there by Mikan. 11:08 left. And we'll see what happens here. Bodie Evans giving the little Mikan some love there. He's got a big heart, that Lennon Mikan. Face off to the right side of Lennon. Face off win by the Sun Devils. Put back up over. Huber tries to get it. Back over to Gauthier. Gauthier backhand pass. Schaefer takes it away. Board pass up to the near side around the end zone. K-Pop with it. Looks to get out. He chops it, but that puck is not moving out of the zone right now, and they dump it back to the far side. And Gauthier is able to get it out. Sun Devils look to get it to the near side, and 10:44 left to play. Puck sticking over here. K-Pop with it. Gives it back. Over. Saucer pass off of Evans. And down low. Hubert lines it up. Not able to get it. Good play there by, no, that was Hubert. Evans with the puck. He's put up against Moore. Tries to kick it out. And just stick lifted up over Morris. But Gauthier gets it. And Schaefer took a little bit of a spat there. Those are scary where they stick out their knee. But Schaefer is okay. Pushed off the puck there is Evans. But comes back up into the zone. Over to Morris. Morris to Gauthier. Gauthier saucer pass. A little bit high. A little too much mustard on that hot dog. As the Sun Devils put the pressure and the turnover in their own defensive zone. Pinned up against the board. Coming away with is Hubert. Hubert, cross ice pass to Smith. Smith, he can't count. He tries to kick it on, able to set it up there, up to the high slot. Up over to Winkmer, gets it off, and a good play there by Evans. He's had a heck of a game here. Not really scoring, but doing the small intangible things that you need to do to win games. K-Pop, wraparound pass down, up over. Moyer with it. Waits for his team to get back on side. They do. Small line change here by the Bobcats. Moyer still with it. Wraps it around. Stapleton is in. Shackart is in. Gardner is in. So is Hartman. Gauthier. So not a smart play there. Gauthier is going to get called with the slash right in front of the referee. So Cujo's telling the ref that, yeah, disagree with it, but as they do with most things in life, it's always the second that gets caught. Nice play there by Cujo, puts it all the way down the far side. So for the next 2 minutes, Bobcats will play a man short. You're gonna play there. Back up over to Rayhorn. Rayhorn dump pass. Edelstein in along with Phillips. He's that penalty kill crew. Brought to you, this penalty kill. We haven't talked about our sponsors today. Brought to you by slashing is the call there as Scotty goes in there. Back up over to Rayhorn. Rayhorn puts a shot. Oh, Kim's wide off his skate. Goes back behind. So thank you to our sponsors. Back up over Mellows. Monk kicks. Issue. He puts a shot. That goes high off into the glass. Back behind to the far side. Settles back down. Rayhorn tries to put it behind, and he does. Bobcats try to get it. Phillips. He's pinned up against the board and kicked out. Okay. Shot goes all the way down far side and almost caroms off the stick of Argovitz, but he regains control, gets a centering pass up over to the far side, and Sun Devils look to get it. Push back over. Issue's going to dump it. And it's going to come back over. So about 46 seconds left on the penalty kill here. Oh, good leg pad save there by Mikan. And Bump comes back in as Issue puts tries to put a shot, goes off the skate. And Bump puts a problem there. Little touch pass from Weekly up over to Brett. Brett almost loses it. Smitty's in. He comes around. Centering pass, and that puck comes out. Good play there. Connor maybe a 5'5", but on that play it turned into 6'8" as it just caroms out. Gets it up over to Cujo. Cujo puts it, and unfortunately, goes off of Smitty's head, but Smitty back in position, coming back over. 2-3 looks to reset. Oh, yeah.
All the way down.
All comes back up over, and Gilmore tries to get it, but not able to get it. So 4 seconds left here and 7:13 left to play on the penalty kill. Morris back in, Hubert, Stapleton, and Evans. Face off, tie it up. Evans kicks it to his skate, comes back around, and Gauthier comes out here. Full strength out of the Bobcats. Board pass up over to Hubert. Hubert takes a hit, and it's going to come down low, but K-Pop first to the puck. Center pass, tries to get it over to his buddy Evans, but good stick by number 9, Winkenmeyer. I don't want to say that wrong, but I will. Oh, nice play there by Marvin. Pulls the string, keeps it on his stick. Board pass comes back out to the far side. And comes back up over, gets it down low, tries to get it up over to K-Pop, but a hard pass by Hubert. Still with it. K-Pop still with it, looking. Scott Evans in the slot, not able to get it. And a hit there. Comes back up over, somehow finds Hubert. Hubert back up over to Smith. Smith puts a shot blocker save there by Argovitz. And the shot there goes, I don't know if that was off Argovitz or what, but it carried a little bit wide down low. Hubert takes it, gets it up over to K-Pop. K-Pop dump pass down low. Evans is trying to get it. And again, that's a high sticking by both teams. He's back a little bit high. And yeah, I'm not sure how that's not a penalty there by both of them, but Marvin and the other player from the Sun Devils basically beheaded or attempted to behead the Krupski, but Krupski is strong with the neck ligaments and keeps his head on. Touch pass back up over to Mella. Mella puts a shot. Argovitz, nice clean save there. And it comes back out. Shot number 31. And it comes back over. So Stapleton back on along with Gardner, Shackert, and Hartman. Face off win. Back down low, trying to get it. Coming back out to the far side. And Reed Gardner shot it out of the can, and he tries to come around. Shackert comes away with it. Gets it up over to Hartman. Back all the way through. Reed Gardner. He tries to come away with it. He's here pushed up against the board. Reed comes away. He puts a shot, and he scores right there. Reed Gardner does a very good job of getting hit off the puck all the way through, regains control, gets it on his forehand and puts it in the high angle and puts it to the top corner. Not much Argovitz could have done on that one. Great play. That is Stapleton approved right there. You can see the excitement on all the Stapletons. Gonna have to call the cops here. Face off. Reed Gardner tries to make a move. Hartman stays in. And puck goes off to Stapleton. And he puts it back over. Should be offside. It's taken up over by Shackart. Shackart regains control. He says, I'm going to take all this by myself. And yeah, that's to the head. That should be a misconduct right there. As Shack. That's a head contact. Yep, that's a 2 and a 10 right there. So Shackart is the recipient of that. It comes back up over, and that is a misconduct. 63 will go. No, maybe not. Well, yeah, no. All right, so it's going to come back down. Shackart gets it. Head contact. It's not a 2 and a 10, but not a misconduct. There's a difference. A misconduct means that he's excluded from the game, but he's not ejected. But coming back over. So Bobcats are going to go on the power play. Going to consist Hubert, Smith, and Evans are in. Face off, comes back over, won by the Sun Devils, high up and out. Comes back out to the far side, and Cujo tries to get it, draws him back. Brett puts the pressure, gets it up over to K-Pop. K-Pop cross-ice pass up over to Evans. Evans goes, dump pass back up over to K-Pop. K-Pop, Smith, board pass up over to Gauthier. Gauthier looks to get it, gets it back up over to Evans. Forehand backhand, good stick by the Sun Devils, trying to get it. And in a battle issue here, looks to get across. Good stick by Gauthier, gets it back up over, but can't really get it. And a whiff there by Fitzgerald, but good play there, trying to get another centering passes issue. He's grinding hard right now. Comes back up over to the far side. And K-Pop, board pass over to Evans. Evans still with it, and comes back around. Shot, nice save there by Argovitz. And leg pad save, comes back up in. And there we go, 4:16, 4:17 left. Bobcats up by 2. Faceoff comes back out. Oh, somehow kept in by Gauthier. Put down low. K-Pop with the puck. Cropping down.
Assessment number 63. Stockton Gilmore, 2 minutes for net contact. Also 10 minutes for misconduct.
Yeah, so we did get a misconduct. So for 10, a minor, I don't know why they call it a minor penalty. Bounces over the stick up over Cujo. Brandt with it. Comes around. He puts a shot and gobbled up there by, nice play there by Brandt. Puts it back around, but gobbled up by Lennon. And so Coach Goff didn't like that one, so he's going to get it across. Shackard is back in. Hartman is in. Krupke is in. Bump is in. A little bit of a change there. 39 seconds left on the penalty there. Settles on the stick of Morse. Morse gets it up over to Gauthier. Gauthier gets to the far side. Back to Shackard. Shackard comes around into the zone. Looks to carry it. Gets it back to Bump. Bump tries to play the puck, not able to, gets it over to Stapleton. Stapleton, he puts a shot deflected there by Hartman. Pass back behind, up over, and the bump to Stapleton. Stapleton puts a shot high off the glass, comes back around, and Krupke keeps it in. Gets it back up over to Stapleton. Stapleton down low to Hartman, back over to Krupke. Krupke back over to Hartman. Hartman looks, back up over, and comes back down. So full strength. Good penalty kill there by the Sun Devils. There's no one shot was put on. And trying to come away with it. Goes back around. Shackard tries to get it. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't feel bad that came hurt.
All right, so Bobcats are going to go to the power play for the rest of the game. As we are waiting to figure out. Refs are talking to Hartman in the box. Not the Papa Hartman, not a player partner. Cujo in along with Gautier, Evans, and Hubert. All right, so looks like Hartman got kicked out of the box. Okay, so about 2:48 left to play here. Bobcats are up by 2. And Bobcats will be on the power play no matter if they score for the rest of the game, as Marvin, a couple head strikes, pass, nice save there by Argovitz. And it goes high to the corner, is going to come out of the zone. Back up over to Gautier. Gautier is going to survey back, gets it back up to Evans. Evans looks to get it back over, and nice hit there. Trying to get it back into the zone and coming back up into the centering ice. Back over to Gautier. Gautier looks to ball back over. Gautier still with the puck. Gets it down low to Evans. Evans centering pass, and not sure if that went off of Argovitz. That one goes off of Argovitz, and a good save. Kept in by Cujo. Down low to Smith. K-Pop looks to get it across. And Brent looks to get it, tries to. And going across, Hubert gets it. Back across to Cujo. Cujo misses on a hit, on a shot. Not a hit, but a shot. Centering pass comes back across to Evans. Evans, oh, it's a good save there. Head save by Argovitz. So that was Smith to Evans, up and out. So comes back up over. Evans brings it into the zone. Smith with it, tries to get a centering pass. Good stick there by the Sun Devils. Gets it over to Brandt. Brandt looks to get it up over to Issue. Issue across. Back down low. Nice move. And puts it right. And somehow, Lennon keeps it right in the wickets there. Comes back over.
The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now.
Smitty with a little hit there on Brett, comes back out, settles on the stick of Krupski. Krupski regains control. Edelstein is in. Krupski sets it up. Gets a cross-ice pass up over to Smitty. Smitty back up over to Stapleton. Stapleton brings it in, forehand, backhand, dumps over to Smith. Smith surveys and looks. He puts a shot that goes wide over the inboards, up over to Krupski. Krupski brings it around. Under a minute to play here, and Bobcats are up by 2. Phillips, he takes the hit, comes back up over down low, up over to, I believe, Krupski. Krupski's still with it. He's carrying it around. Gets it back up over to Smith. Smith down low. Up over to Phillips. Phillips looks, 34 seconds left to play. And try to get up over Stapleton. Stapleton puts a shot. Blocker save by Argovitz. Good save by Argovitz. And it comes back up over. So about 28 seconds left. And puck comes back out. Face off, comes back out down low, and back behind. Again, happy birthday to Connor Smith, 17. Oh, Blocker gets glove save there by Argovitz. To Connor Smith there. And pushed out is Fitzgerald. Face-off comes back up over. Phillips gets the puck. Adelstein creates a pressure, goes out to the far side, and goes all the way down, and it's a shot on goal. Smart play there by the Sun Devils. And saucer pass by Lennon, gets it back over, and turnover. But Krupski tries to get it, and that's going to be it, folks. End of the game here. Bobcats coming away with a win, and we will see you next game versus the Coyotes next week. Everyone have a safe flight, and we'll see everyone.